alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. So many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is officially Sold Out, where we talk that sneaker talk, man. If you want to keep up with me throughout the week, or just if I'm not able to get back with you in the comment section in enough time, because I do need to get caught up on the comment section, but today I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. Let me fix the lighting real quick for me. A little dark, but I'm gonna make it brighter real quick, just a little bit. My bad, everybody. I was still on camera though. Y'all working with the kid. I don't want it too bright, but I want to make sure I'm good right here. It looked fine until I like switched up some settings, but anyway, we back, Jack. Definitely what I was saying, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free, where of course we talk the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it, man, and a lounge as well. And as you can tell, if I don't get the video out in time, or if I'm not responding in the comments fast enough, because you know, I'll be over in the Discord, and I do my very best to stay active as much as possible. But tonight's topic, man, let's just dive right in. We're going to be talking pretty much sneakers and stuff saved from bankruptcy. So we're going to do an update on that, because I know I did a live on that, I want to say back in January. So we got an update here, like as we come to the very beginning of March. We're going to talk a little bit more of Trump's tariffs on China, how that could affect the sneaker industry in general. And then, of course, apparently Off-White sells a $60K sneaker. Like somebody bought some Off-Whites, those Off-White Jordan Bred 4s that has not been released to the public, has sold for $60K. And apparently we got Cenat giving away Freddy Kruegers, right? Okay, so we're gonna just kind of be all over the place here, but I am gonna start with the SNS Save Bankruptcy joint. Actually, I'm actually gonna start with this survey I did earlier, and I think I did one the previous because we've had a lot of heat drop a lot in February, and it seems like March we're gonna get right back to it, man. So best advice I can say is just, hey, man, I ain't count nobody pockets, but it's truly, in my opinion, it's just time. Well, for me, right? How I'm handling it. I can't tell you what to do. And I've been doing this for years because I learned that the game can get expensive for me. So I'm literally just copying what I like, man. So definitely got some more unboxings on the way. Y'all guys have seen some of my W's that I caught. And then I got a little hint here. So y'all already know I caught the W on the flu games today, right? Well, technically I found out last night, but it doesn't officially go through if you do the ship to me option on Foot Locker until the actual drop. So got that one. So new flu games on the way. With that being said, I do have the 2016 pair in a size 10. When I get ready to drop my video to do the on-feed unboxing review or what have you, you guys will also see that I'm going to have a link at the comment section. You can cop my 2016 pair. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set a raffle on them for 99 cents, right? Okay, and let them bid like that. Whatever it is, I don't really care what they go up to. But they are 100% authentic. I even got the original box and everything. And ironically, right, I bought that pair. I think that pair actually came from Foot Locker too. I think the receipts and everything's in that joint. So you guys shall see all that coming in this right here. So other than that, then we have the Cool Gray 9s. I'm going to eventually sell my old pair on that, but I'm just kind of doing the perfect timing here. But y'all know I should be anticipating those Joe Fresh goods that just dropped recently as well. Shipping was not the fastest, but not the slowest anyway. So we shall be having an on feet and review on those as well. And then I got another surprise coming for you guys as well. So, and I'm not gonna sit on the content at all. I mean, when I get the stuff and film it and sit down and edit it, it's coming out that day, right? Okay, or the next day. I'm not gonna sit on it for weeks or whatever. We dropping as much as bangers as we can this year, man. That's my goal. I'm just want to work harder, man. And smarter, of course, too, man. So definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out, and sub up if y'all haven't done so already. Let me know if visual and audio is okay. I think I got it all down to a science right now. Let me touch a chat to all we got in the building, and then we will get the party started. I see that No Hype actually gave a salute before I actually started the live, so I want to say salutes to No Hype. Let's see, we got Long Beach Joe Jess in the building, says salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. What up, Long Beach? What up? Kwame says, yo, what up? What up, Kwame? Devon says, what up? Devon says, those flu games are gone. Can you be surprised, though? I'm not surprised, but I thought they would have sold out faster than what they did. I put it like this. What I got from that situation, if you attempted to put in the legwork, you most likely could have got a pair. So that way, I think that I'm not surprised, man. And I'm glad these are coming back. And then reason I'm also holding before I post my 2016 pair, I actually just want to see if there's any major differences right down to the box. But anyway, I'm going to definitely do that unboxing and comparison and on feet joint for you guys for sure. My flu games is a shoe that I feel like at the time in 2016, you probably could have seen me wearing them more and more, man. But definitely glad to have a fresh pair. But yeah, the sellout I actually was the first person to speak too soon on sneakers. It looked like they sat for a minute, and then like a few minutes later, like they're gone. So there was probably in the midst of still selling out. If I had to guess, there's obviously was a lot of pairs kind of floating around too, but people were definitely still copping. You know what I mean? And you still got the people out there. I'm not one of them, but you still got the people out there that are double up shawties that like to double up too. So, I mean, to each their own. I don't see the point. I've never seen the point, and I don't think I've doubled up on any shoe. Like, I've bought shoes over if they re-release, but I've never doubled up. But I'm not knocking the people that do. Hey, it's your money, spend it how you want to. But yeah, I kind of figured that. It's a Bred is always gonna move, in my opinion, man. You know, even if it is a slow sellout. Cause we just had those Bred 85 ones, like those here, they gone. And I don't think I'm not even looking at them on the resale market, dog. To be honest, like they okay, but I still got the regular Bred ones, so I'm not really geeked on them. I would like a pair, but I'm not going to do a backflip for him. You know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Kwame says, what's good, Devon? Devon says, Kwame, what up, my guy? Slayer in the building says, what's up, Sneaker Familiar? What up, Slayer? What up, Devon? What up, Kwame? Devon says, there were long lines again. Wow. I mean, to be honest, it's a flu game at the end of the day. And think about this. Remember, and I told you in the Goodfellas meeting last night, remember I told you, like, I chose the ship to me option. And when I was, normally I would try to catch them in the store and do the mall vlog joint. But reality is, dog, I had a very, very busy day. Reality, though, it's funny. And I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but, like, case in point, I was going to gamble it just to get the mall vlog out. And I was like, you know what? After I finish doing everything today, I will go straight to the mall, pick them up. Because you have to pick them up before 5. And ironically, I got done with everything around like 3-ish. So I could have did it. But at the same time, I put it this way. If I would have gambled that, going into the situations I just went through today, and nothing like super tough, but my time was like kind of pending on somebody else and the next person. And so I was like, man, I just kind of dedicate this day to this. Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't want to also disrespect anybody else's time. So, but yeah, either way, I'm happy. Very interesting to see how the ship to me options work. Cause it's my first time, I think, doing a ship to me option. If I'm not mistaken, unless I think I had entered for something before, but I didn't catch a W. So, it is what it is, though, man. Hopefully, whoever wanted a pair got their pair. I'm definitely going to be showing that survey in just a second. Where we at real quick? Kwame says, people dropping that money this month. I'm surprised that total 90s sold out. Everything is kind of moving, though. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the game. Like, it's just where I think this is what Nike wants to do is build back that anticipation of limiting stuff. You know, and people go into that FOMO mode, which is basically the fear of missing out. You know, Kwame says, what up, Slayer? Devon says, meanwhile, the Joe Fresh goods are sitting. I saw that you posted that in the Discord, Devon. I haven't responded yet. This is my thing, dog. At the end of the day, Nike them is still, I guarantee those Joe Fresh goods eventually will move. But look what all this dropped, and look what Nike's hit us all back to back with, you know? We've had we obviously had the flu games, and then we just had those Jordan 1 Unions. People going crazy for those. We just had Galaxies last week. You know what I'm saying? It's been a tough one, you know what I'm saying? Then we got that one, like, that don't seem like a lot, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff that's been going back to back. I wouldn't mind an every other week type of joint hitting us with some heat, you know? But it's not my call, but that's how the game has been going. Like, and then think about that. We had the 85 Breds before that. And we're just now getting this, like the 3rd month of this year officially starts today. So this was all in 2 months' time. I just named bangers. You know, back-to-back bangers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then remember, you said it yourself, dog. Remember on All-Star Weekend, even though I wasn't out there, but for the people out there, if they tried to cop every single drop, easily over 1K. And that's if you're getting everything for retail. If you got everything for retail out there, that was easily a little over 1K. And think about if you're not from there, even if you're not even even if you live like in a different part of Cali and you decide to drive down, what have you, that's still extra gas money and you got to have a place to stay unless you got a homie or whatever. But a lot of bread either way when you really think about it. Not counting anybody's pockets, but also, that just goes to show you, man, the game is slowly climbing back up. Now, I did see where homie did try to buy all those unions and then they actually like canceled majority of the orders, and I think they're going to redo another drop again. So this always kind of happens with Union, because remember that when that happened with the Air Jordan 2 Unions? They did that. Majority of the people hit. Then they canceled all the orders and then re-dropped the joints. They refund everybody. And then it was like 3 weeks to get the shoes over again. So my thing is this. They need to learn from their previous, drops. I'm not even going to say mistakes, because I know they probably have to be thinking of doing this stuff with good intentions. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Long Beach says audio and visuals are good. Appreciate that, Long Beach. Appreciate that. Let's see. Devon says the only reason the Joe Fresh goods sat is because the flu games are out. Well, it's not even just that. Like, the flu games was probably the icing on the cake. But I mean, we also had the unions. But most people that did hit don't have a joint. Some people did go through still. So some people still getting theirs. You know what I mean? Some people already got shipping confirmations. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, it was a mixture of a lot of heat. And then think about this. Those Galaxies right now, dog, they're sitting on the resale market averaging at minimum, if you can negotiate, 400. People still want those. And I'm in the DMV and didn't get a pair. And they keep going back and forth, whether it's like a DC thing or a New York thing. Either way, that's still two big group sets of people. And then that release was just pretty limited. You know what I'm saying? Think about if you copped every drop that you went for, if you copped it all. You know what I'm saying? So that also made people think too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I only got the W on those Joe Fresh Goods joints because you put me on game. And then it seems like they slowly sold out too. Let's see. Wait real quick. Devon says the flu games are the type of shoe to restock. This is true because let's just keep it 100. And I don't want to sound like mean or stereotype or anything, but it's synonymally known a hood shoe. You know, no matter how you slice and dice it. Maybe that's why I have so many. Because I tell people all the time, the second most silhouette in my collection are the 12s, the silhouette. You know, after that is Jordan 1s. And then ironically, just having another Goodfellas meeting last night, a lot of people say they all got a lot of ones. It's kind of one of those, you could easily end up with a lot of ones. It's some 12s. I look back, I'll be like, I'm going to get rid of these and these. And when I get ready to get rid of them, they have a special place in my heart. And I'm like, nah, I like these. I like these. I like these. Like, I thought about getting rid of my French blue 12s. And I'm like, but you know, you be rocking them with this. And you can rock, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I'm get rid of my current flu games because I got a fresh pair on the way. You know? Thankful. You know? Actually, to keep it 100, I'm not actually mad at the ship to me option on Foot Locker. You know, trying something new, learning something new to the game. I may do an updated video on it about the ship to me option. I know everybody kind of knows, or maybe I'll do like a short explaining or something like that. I'm gonna try to incorporate some shorts through the channel, more than just my typical stuff I do outside of sneakers, like, you know, going to the gym and getting tats and cooking, because you know what I'm saying. I gotta, you know, I like to consider myself like a little versatile, but I'm going to try to incorporate some sneaker stuff into there as well. Just like fun facts and stuff like that, or maybe something like that. But I'm definitely going to try to start incorporating that throughout the week. At least I'm going to try to drop at least one a week. That's my goal. But work with me on that one, because y'all know dropping this content and stuff, it could easily be a lot going back to back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get through the chat again real quick. We have, where we at? Devon says, I passed because I already have the I'm on year 12 black and burgundy joints. Okay, so I don't know why I thought you was going for them. But I mean, hey, that's cool too. Like, but see, I don't have those. I didn't cop those. Those I'm on year 12, the black and burgundy joints, I didn't cop those. Or the white and burgundy pair. I just didn't like, I don't know. Which ironically, normally I would. I don't know what really pushed me away from them, you know? And I still don't want them. And I'm not saying, you know, it's a bad shoe or anything. I mean, again, this is what I like about the sneaker community. We all got something different. You know what I mean? I like that. Let's see. Devon says, another sleeper drop, the Michigan Dunk High. Oh, yep, they did drop. But I think that was like, I didn't see that on, was it on sneakers or was it in Foot Locker? I think it was, I seen that joint. It was supposed to drop on Foot Locker if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Devon says, some YouTuber said the Union drop was good. Yeah, I'm curious. You know what? Don't say their name, but I'm not surprised. It wasn't good. The Union drops have never been good. You know what I'm saying? They always have been, like, the only one that seemed like they got whenever everybody first got those first ones, back in 2018 pairs, those pairs. But after that, dog, it's been kind of, you know, very interesting. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but it's been interesting drops. Let's see. Kwame says the Galaxy's gone down a little. Was 450 release day. Now 375 my size today. Yeah, but when it's all said and done, when you put the taxes and the shipping, you still going to be probably knocking at 400. But yeah, maybe be a little bit patient. But to be honest, that's a shoe I don't see them restocking at all. Like the Bred 85, I don't see. The sad part is they might restock the Bred 85s, but it may be one of those. It's still going to be limited stock if it was the restock, because I remember them doing a restock when those Georgetowns dropped. I think they did those and did a restock, and I still couldn't hit. But the Bred is different, so they may not. You know, the Bred is still one of the most iconic sneakers, you know, especially with this one trying to be as much like reimagined themed as possible. So Devon says, you could straight up trade a CPFM or a Travis Brownies for those Galaxies. Maybe. If the person, and I'll say if the person really want them or not, because that person most likely that's trying to sell those pairs of people who got them, they most likely want bread. You know what I mean? Sneaker trading, right? And I could do a separate video on sneaker trading experiences. And I know Kwame's told me about how he's had a trading experience as well when he's tried to pull up on some of the stores and try to trade. I mean, most people now, it's hard to, like, if they trade, they still want cash on top. And that's what they tried to do to me at this one store on a video I dropped years ago. I tried to do a trade. They wanted trade plus cash. I'm like, dog, I'm giving you 2 shoes for the price of 1. Or I'm giving you 3, like I'll give you, basically, yeah. I gave them 3, I had Shoto with 3 shoes, and I was like, pick any 2 you want for this one. You know what I'm saying? And like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, these are worth this and this. So I end up selling the pairs anyway, and then copping the pair I want and still had some money left over. Like, not much, like 40, 50 bucks, but homie wanted me to be in the hole, basically. You know what I'm saying? Devon says they need to bring back the Paranormans. I agree. The Paranorman phone posit, I agree completely. Let's see. Slayer says people asking too much nowadays, shaking my head with trading. Yeah, with trading, I'm telling you, whenever you think it should just be an easy, even swap, I'm telling you, if you're trying to trade a reseller, dog, they always gonna try to put some extra. They always want some extra. It's never just good enough. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But that's just how it is. But let me show these surveys real quick. I'm gonna get ready to share my screen, and then we're gonna get on to the first night's topic. Transition on. I'm only gonna be on the joint for like roughly another like 35 minutes or so, maybe even a little longer. But let me pull up the survey real quick, and then we will start with the first one I did, which was the unions that dropped 2 days ago. Let me share my screen here. Look, boom, should be seeing my screen. You guys let me know if it's still looking good. I did one for the Joe Fresh Good joints, the Age Wells. Should be having a video on that very, very soon. But pretty much 2 days ago, we had Did You Catch a W on the Union LA, Jordan 1 High, Chicago Shadows, which this was what, Thursday, right? Pretty much 53% said no. Another 32% says I never hit on raffles. So that brings me up to 50, 60, 70. A little over 75%, dog, said, or we can say, yeah, it's just the 75% pretty much didn't hit, or, you know, no, they didn't hit. So that's still basically 2 no's. 75% said no, and about 15% did. And then think about this. Out of that 15%, how many orders you think got canceled? You know, that botter dude that got exposed or whatever, I guess they got him. However many pairs he had, so that could probably easily change it down to only 10% hit. And that's if he was just really getting them like that, which it appeared that he was. You know what I'm saying? Or she, we don't know if it was a guy or girl. I don't know who it was, you know what I'm saying? And now we have the survey I did earlier this morning. Did you cop the Air Jordan 12 flu games? 41% said yes. 29% said no, and then 30% says, meh, not for me. So, like I said, I know these are still going to move because of what season it is, if you catch my drift. And I know these just, I hate to say it, again, they're synonymically known to be just a hood shoe, but they are super fire and iconic too just because of the story. There's a lot that goes behind this shoe, and I respect it, you know? Dope shoe to me. Michael Jordan really did his thing too, dog. So I'm going to start with the first story here, and I'm going to pretty much transition on to the rest that I have. And then we'll talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases to close out the live. It says legendary sneaker retailer Sneakersnstuff is saved from bankruptcy. This article pretty much just dropped not too long ago. Looks like on the date on this joint is actually originally was published in January 21st, and this is the update from February 28th. So pretty much yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So here we are. It says, Sneakersnstuff have been saved from bankruptcy. The Swedish-born retailer have announced that the company has been acquired by investment firm Reesport Ventures, who act as a far-sighted investor. The acquisition will also see a revamped digital experience as well as the reopening of a Stockholm store and a New York location. Wow. So look like Devon, y'all about to have more options, dog. Keep in mind, I think it had closed. Now they're going to reopen. So they got an investor and look like they're going to get back into business, which a lot of business, I didn't know this, but I was like, how do these people get this up off the ground and be the owner? I'm like, how it usually works from what I get from it is you get people to invest, and then once you get the store up and running and you start making money, pretty much you can buy the person back out, so to speak, or you can let them keep a share in the company or whatever, and they get a percentage of the sales. But, or you can say like, okay, cool, you have them give you pretty much, my bad, hold on real quick. But yeah, they pretty much, you have them give you like, let's say, 5,000, and then you say, all right, cool, within X amount of months, I'm gonna give you that 5,000 back, plus you get $2,000 in return. So you basically make $2,000 over time. So a lot of that comes into play. But yes, a lot of stores do have investors in this joint, which is very, very interesting. It says, in addition to the retailer's co-founder, Eric Mazzino, Fingerland will return as CEO. That says, speaking on an appointment, Reesborg Ventures. Managing director Marcus Willand, and with the return of SNS co-founder Eric Mazzino, Fingerland as CEO. We want to revive the SNS DNA, the passion and the flair that turned an idea on the streets of Stockholm in 1999 into a global brand. Together with Eric and the SNS team, we want to build a sustainable future that preserves the brand heritage while breaking new grounds in sneaker culture. So pretty much they are trying to get back in business, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I remember at one point, like I said, we had know they were closed, and then we had did that article on that. So looks like now they got a new investor. I wonder what they're going to bring different to the table, as so to speak, right? It says, on its return, Eric Fingerland and the SNS has always been more than a sneaker store. It's a cultural melting pot. We look forward to engaging this community even more and recreating events that encourage creative exchange. My bad. Stay tuned for more to come for SNS soon. So pretty much this is first. It says, this is the original post, I believe, right here. And I'll just read this one real quick. So this was, I think, the first one. It says, it's sad to say the sneaker sphere legendary retailer Sneakersnstuff has filed for bankruptcy, and a huge blow to the indie sneaker scene. The Sweden-born retailer announced a temporary closure in Stockholm, some after also shutting down its US and Tokyo locations over the past couple years. So this was the original joint on their Instagram right here. But look like this is the sign he's got back up. We're open. So yeah, hey, we back in business. He got a good investment. And that means most likely they gave him some money he presented something to them what made them feel comfortable giving him the bread to go ahead and get the stores back open. Says, taking to Instagram to confirm to the news, founder Peter Jason offered to a hopefully glimpse into the brand's future, confirming that only the store's Swedish outlet was affected so far. Says, that's all the support our staff, customers, and supplies and collaboration partners during this 26 years. He said, despite the struggle in the last couple of years, it's been an amazing journey. We've come a long way in reconstructing of our SNS, and I really believe in our new business plan. In combination with reset from bankruptcy, I hope SNS will be able to continue this journey. Since setting up shop in Stockholm in 1999, SNS has become a real industry powerhouse that turned up the heat of some legendary sneaker drops, have always championed their community and designed plenty of fire collaborations. As mentioned, Sneakersnstuff will continue to operate through their London, Berlin, and Paris stores as well as online. SNS also has some exciting plans for the PFW men's this week, so make sure you support them in your city. Okay, so this was the update from SNS. So look like they got an investor, and now they are going to be out of bankruptcy. So that is what's up, man. So let's go and transition on to Trump real quick. Pretty much just an update. Says FDRA's Matt Prius says Trump's additional 10% tariffs on China would be a catastrophic for some shoe companies. So this is probably the companies that are probably, let's just keep it 100, not on a level of Nike, but even Nike's still gonna be feeling it still. You know what I'm saying? Because Nike them still gonna probably try to raise it. We don't know what's gonna happen, but I keep wanting to make sure I get the, ins and out on this joint just for, updates on this because again, and I don't really like the looks like the guy that we got in there now, he is on a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting everybody. So this ultimately, if it affects the big companies, it's gonna trickle down to the little guy. I'm not here to talk the politics talk, but this tariff stuff is all over the stuff, and it's affecting more than just sneakers. But I'm just want to focus on the sneaker side of things, because you notice the shoes have went up. It says there's going to be tons of difficult conversations over the coming weeks, the executive said. It says, in an already anxious footwear industry is reeling after President Donald Trump retaliation on Thursday that would hike China tariffs again. Trump said he planned to implement an additional 10% tariff on a Chinese import to the United States starting Tuesday on top of the 10% tariffs imposed this month. So now we doubling it. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's like, if they don't want to play ball game, we gonna double up, is what I'm getting from it. Let's see real quick. Slash says, Trump gotta lower those sneaker prices for real. According to him, right? In general, right? With all these tariffs going on, right? According to what I got, because I've been actually, you know what's funny? Before the live, right? Normally I would be commenting in the comment section, which I'm gonna get caught up on that here pretty soon. I was watching, I like to watch the news a little bit, and I seen he said, like, he was like, yo, we may take a slight increase on things, but overall, I mean, pretty much he's just saying trust the process. So we're going to see how this goes, but, stuff is already up there, and it's like, if it's going to go up again, how long do we got to wait? I'm not saying I'm not patient, but, that's something that we got to keep in the back of our mind, you know what I'm saying? Where we at real quick? Let's see. Slayer says tariffs are going to hit everyone. Exactly. It is, whether you realize it or not. Because it deeper than the sneakers, dog. If you eat, most of us like to eat. And I'm not calling nobody out of shape or anything, but at some point you're gonna get hungry, dog. And what? Even if you go down to McDonald's where you remember, McDonald's ain't had the 99-cent menu in years. Or the $1.99 menu, you know what I'm saying? Like, that joint don't went up there, Remember, it started out as a 99-cent menu. Wendy's has something very similar too, and they don't advertise that stuff anymore. At all. You know what I'm saying? I remember when the junior bacon used to be 99 cents, or the double stack was 99 cents. That's over with, dog. And they still exist on the menu, but the price is not 99 cents. So, again, just imagine what stuff is going to go up to. You know what I'm saying? Trump said he planned to implement additional 10% tariffs on Chinese ports. Tuesday, read that part. It says there's going to be tons of difficult conversation with retailers and factories and brands over the coming weeks, particularly if the Tuesday threat moves forward, which will anticipate, it said Matt Prius, president and CEO of the Footwear Distributors and Retailers of America. It says it's just going to be really challenging environment if you are importing company. Think about it. Nike shoes get imported over here, dog. Check your shoe and see where it's made from. And then you let me know and then you question next, tell me how you think it got here. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it right there. Let's see. Long Beach says Polo was so unconfident when he said, I can be patient. I'm just saying, how long though? How long? This is my thing. If stuff go up, I'm gonna speak for myself. I already noticed a difference. Like, case in point, I go to shopping at Walmart, periodically, right? And I get the same stuff for the most part, nothing new. I literally went from I seen the price at one point, and now it's like, it's an extra $40 almost, knocking on wood. I went to the Broody Mart store today, and I had to cop some stuff, like my just health stuff that I, use to keep clean and stuff. But even still, the checkout joint there, I didn't know I was running up a bag of like nearly $30-$40. I was like, whoa, hey man, I only got like 5 things. But that it ain't $2.99 for the stuff that I was buying anymore, point blank period. Not expensive, but all the little stuff, it's nickel and diamond and it goes up. That's just how it goes. Where we at real quick? Let me hit the chat real quick. Slayer says McDonald's charging Jordan 1 prices now. I heard. I ain't ate at McDonald's in years, dog. Years. Like, I don't think I've swiped my card on there or anything. And I don't know. It's just, I've always kind of just stayed away from it. Most people are just going to say, oh, because you're a health nut. But I'm like, to be honest, they got some pretty nice things on the menu. Like, what is that joint? If they still got it, that when they did the McGriddle, that joint be busting. It's basically a pancake with a sausage. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the McGriddle joint was hitting, man. The Egg McMuffin be hitting. They little square hash brown be hitting. I just stay away, though, because it can be addicting. You know what I mean? Where we at? Long Beach says, how long can my pockets hurt? I feel you. The prices on everything is insane. Exactly, dog. And some of the stuff you actually need. Like, everybody keeps using eggs for an example, but that's because, you know, for the most part, majority of us, not everybody, but a lot of people like eggs. And that used to be, you know, you always buy, like, case in point, my poor man meal, right? Say like I don't spend too much on sneakers on budget, but I still got to eat next week. I would just go buy the 10-pack of noodles and, you know, some eggs, and then I would just eat eggs and noodles. You know, like I like to put the egg inside the noodle joint or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that, you might as well say, that ain't the cheap man menu anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might as well be like, all right, man, well, I'm going to go ahead. If I got to spend it, I'm going to spend it on this, you know? And not saying I don't still get the craving for a good, you know, egg and noodles, but, you know, that is a different price now. Slayer says, McGriddle and iced coffee combo stay undefeated. Bro, I had that iced coffee do be hitting too, though, dog. The McGriddle, the Egg McMuffin. Hey, it ain't, you gotta have the hash brown joint, man. And you know what I like about McDonald's food? You like breakfast, you can eat it on the go. If you don't have time to sit there and eat, I know like you don't need a fork for the whole of McGriddle, and their hash brown is not those individual pieces. It's like one big square joint. So you know what I'm saying? You can multitask with the joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good old days, man. It says, across the supply chain, there is going to be a standoff about who can absorb the higher costs. According to Prius, it says ultimately inflation worry customers will be facing higher prices, and some of them will scale back on purchasing on shelf them altogether. This week, let's see, Corey site researched predicted that the U.S. retailers' sales would decelerate slightly in February and March, and that's before a new tariff impact. So they're saying this is the quiet before the storm is what I got from it, right? Okay. Slayer says, Big Bro J 100. Appreciate that, bro. It says retailers are seeing the down foot traffic and the decline in sales, and they're getting nervous about being in a position to have to raise prices, Priya said. And I never forget, I think it was Manny with the Kicks. He went through the mall throughout the week, and he showed how dead it was. But like, bro, today, though, I don't know what it is in my area. They were active out there today, dog. They were active. Now, because I had, man, that's my thing, too, why I couldn't do a mall vlog. To be honest, I had two things on the schedule I had to get done, and then I added another third thing because I was like, all right, whatever. So, yeah, my schedule was like, when I got home, I still technically could have probably made it all work, but I would have been one time, like, I probably would have had no energy for the live, dog. Let's see, Kwame says, if Nike keep up the heat, they might be okay. Yeah, but that, at the same time, it's going to get to the point, though, we going to make some decisions, you know what I'm saying, what we going to do. You know what I mean? And they got their foot on the gas, but it wouldn't hurt if they spread it out just a little bit, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I think so far so good. They're doing a good thing. Let's see. Slayer says, we need a McDonald's vlog. Hey, bro, I ain't been to McDonald's. I mean, I could easily probably do like eating McDonald's after 5 years. Something like that. Because I know it's been a minimum of 5. Probably even longer. Maybe even 6, dog. But yeah. Because every now and then you just got to have that craving. But and the sad part is one right down the street, which I know at this point nobody, that's like saying like if you got a 7-Eleven, they're pretty much 7-Elevens in my area is like I can go to 3 within a matter of less than a mile apiece. Same with McDonald's. They put one on each and every corner, dog, ironically. So there is one down the street, but I just haven't been to that joint. And them joints be open in the snow, dog. I've seen people in the snow out there, you know what I'm saying? In that drive-through line. Let me get back to the article real quick. It says tariffs conversation has dominated every recent earnings call this week. Steve Madden CEO Ed Rosenfeld issued a cautious outlook for 2025. Most notably, earnings will be negatively impacted by new tariffs on goods imported into the United States and by efforts to aggressively diversify products out of China, he told investors. Meanwhile, China responded to Trump's new threats with some of their own, vowing to retaliate as necessary. So, this is the thing. It seems like to me Trump them are trying to just bully their way into certain things, and these companies, I mean, let me clarify, in these other countries, dog, they're not gonna just take that. You know what I'm saying? Some tells me is what I'm getting from this, like, okay, you're gonna bully us? Cool. We can fight fire with fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from it. It says, China urges the U.S. not to repeat its mistakes and to return to the correct path of resolving disputes through equal dialogue as soon as possible, a ministry spokesperson said in a statement Friday. Priya said that while reciprocal tariffs from China likely wouldn't impact the footwear industry in a notable way, given that the U.S. doesn't import high volume of shoes to the country, they're really nowhere to hide at the moment. It says the administration is going to go after countries like Vietnam, India, Indonesia, and others. This my thing. Check your shoe. I have shoes that's made in all three of those places. I've seen a shoe. I got a Nike shoe that says made in Vietnam. I got a shoe that's says it's made in Indonesia. I know that for a fact because when I used to do heavily on the legit check and stuff, I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? The mind says Trump tariffs is gonna make everything go up, and I mean everything. Exactly, dog. And there's a thing, they're essentials, right? Like water. Like if you think about something as simple as toilet paper, you know what I mean? You don't realize that's something important to you. You ain't got nothing to, use it. Nothing to use. And I'll just leave it right there. Paper towel. Items that you don't, to me, I consider that whether you like it or not, it's almost a necessity. Like, sure, you can get away with like rags and stuff like that, but okay, that means you're going to buy more detergent to wash your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's one of those, it's an item to have, that I consider like a necessity, like paper towel and toilet paper, Where we are real quick, it says the administration is going after, we read that part, it says they're really looking to create a landscape where they're trying to jack up the tariffs and develop more domestic manufacturing, Priya said. We know this isn't going to work and the consumer is pretty astute to it. Says a recent FDRA study conducted before Trump's announcement this week showed at 82% of U.S. shoppers, including 89% of the Democrats, 83% of independents, and 76% of Republicans, believe Trump's proposed tariffs will contribute to the price hikes at a popular stores. What's a popular store to you, right? Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Target, you know what I'm saying? We could take that, we could take Nike, popular store, you know what I'm saying? Foot Locker, popular store. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not buying the latest J's or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking of some regular stores that people probably all go to, whether you realize it or not, when you got to get your necessities and stuff for the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's all gonna go across the board, because where do you think they're getting their stuff from? Amazon, right? Cool. For the people who say, I do everything Amazon, which ain't cheap, right? They're gonna feel it too. I mean, because they're working with people and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's all food for thought on this whenever you think about it. So they're saying the tariffs can make some things go up. So that's just a quick update on that real quick. We're moving at a great time. Let's go to this unreleased Off-White Air Jordan that sold pretty much for $60K. This is the one right here. And then we'll close out with the Cenat joint. And then we will talk upcoming sneaker releases to wrap things up here. Gonna be on a joint for like roughly another like 10 minutes or so, man. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat too. It really, really goes a long way, man. And really just helps the live run away like smoothly, man. So as y'all coming in out, don't forget to smash the like button. Let's see. Kwame says, things are already too expensive as it is. Exactly, dog. Things are, I'm talking, okay, cool. You got a car? Cool. You got gas, right? You got gas to put in that. If you drive that mug, it's gonna need more gas eventually. That has always been a problem. where we at real quick, because I come from the era where I remember where gas used to be 89 cents, then 99 cents, and then they slowly went up like $1.06, $2.06, $3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw that. Like, gas prices are crazy. The bigger gallons you got, the more money it's going to take. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely going to be very interesting to see that. But gas is something you kind of need. Now, I know the people that may be like, well, I got an electric vehicle. You know what I'm saying? From what I get from it, those aren't cheap to maintain either. Yeah, you don't put gas in it, but the electricity joint, you can charge it at home, but what happened when you go out and about on a trip or something? You know what I'm saying? Some tells me they said you have to pay for it. It's just nowhere near on as much as gas. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that because I don't have an electric vehicle, you know? Let's transition to this Virgil, extremely rare Air Jordan 4 sample sold for $60K. RIP to Virgil. He is the person behind Off-White. Definitely want to give credit where credit is due and also just pay my respects as well. The Off-White shoe collaborations have never been released. Now, this is from February 28th as well. It says sneaker heads are buzzing from the reported return of the Off-White Air Jordan 1 later this year, and even rare design Virgil Abloh was surfaced from one of the scene's most re-owned resellers. It says an Off-White Air Jordan 4 sample sold for $60,000 through the Instagram account, and this is Depoche 23 mode, which is known for hawking extremely rare pairs of sneakers. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even a social media guy. I'm not even gonna look, but I'll keep it moving real quick because I was very curious, like what the kind of shit he has on his Instagram. But you know what? Fuck it. Let me put myself on the main screen. I gotta see something real quick. I'm already reporting it. I might as well stick to the code right here. So boom, let me see if I can pull up his Instagram post and just his Instagram in general. So this is a dude that posted it. Let me see like who the hell this even is. Like, this is crazy because apparently I guess he sells rare sneakers in general. And I guess this is his eBay page, which I'm not gonna pull that up, but let me share my screen real quick. Boom, right there. This is the guy that sold the Breds right here, as you can see on his Instagram from what they got. He apparently, I guess he has the raw cause joints. So, wow. So, looks like he's selling, this is his latest one exclusive. He has the Green Cause 4's Man's US size 10.5 dead stock with hang tag, no box, price firm, $75,000, overnight shipped, and voice must add. Wow. So this my thing. One, how do we know this stuff is legit and where the hell he getting it from? And why is Nike not trying to like talk to this guy? You know what I'm saying? They got to know who he is at some point. But this, wow. So this is that. This is the joint he's shipping, I guess, for the Breds. This is what sold right here. Ironically, I don't see any comments on the joint. Did anybody comment? Maybe he has comments turned off. But yeah, it's not like saying anything on there. So yeah, this was a joint that sold and it was a size 9 dead stock. Interesting. My thing is where the hell he get it from? That's my only question, dog. So, and that's my thing here. He got the comments on this one. So it says, nobody has really says, did you pay off the mortgage? Well, I was going, oh, they're making little jokes and stuff like that. So I'm very curious who will cop that joint. But it looks like that's all he does is have like rare sneakers. This also looks like that Kanye West, this is the, this got to be like a sample pair too. These are the Yeezy ones with Nike, you know what I'm saying? But I'm guessing he's showing that he probably either don't say anything on there, so maybe he copped these. So, yeah, so he's got an Air Yeezy joint, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so maybe he is a legit guy, but I'm still like, he's got to be somebody like, we just don't know, or we know of, but they keep a low profile, man. Because he's got Louis Vuitton joints on here, man. Interesting. Let me get back to the article real quick. It says, which is known for hawking down, we read that, it says the collaborations had never gone on to a production and first emerged as Virgil's 2019 figure of speech exhibition at a museum of contemporary art in Chicago. Fat Joe is one of the few people who has a pair, which he showed off to celebrate his album release in December. So Fat Joe apparently has a pair. Interesting. How do we know this is not him? You know what I'm saying? Like under those, like another account selling drinks, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Says, barring some of the cues from Abloh's Air Jordan 5, the Off-White and Air Jordan 4 features the signature checks hit beneath the model mesh window and adds rip stop nylon to the tip. Pause. Lucent plastic is used for the eyelid, wings, and mustache. And the air mark quotes included appears right above the Hills air unit. So pretty much they're describing what it is. And I mean, we kind of already know what this is. And these things are beautiful, dog. This is one hell of a fire shoe. I like what he did with it. This is a classic. It would be nice if Nike tried to give this to us, but we already know, and I hate to sound cliche, but safe to say we know, Houston, these will be a problem, dog. Houston, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. That is crazy, man. Where we at real quick, let me hit the chat. Long Beach says, exactly, this could be another guy selling fakes. He's either somebody super duper well known that keeps a low profile. We don't know who he is, but he is kind of making noise selling stuff like this. Or they could be suspect. Who legit checks these? Where's his proof, you know? How do you know? Would Nike confirm these, you know? Let's see. But most likely Nike doesn't probably know who it is. That's probably why they ain't coming at him. Let's see. Kwame says, I'm sure he got things paid off dropping that money. I would hope so. It says, Simon Tan, the man behind... Okay, that's who it is. His name is Simon Tan, the man behind the Poche 23 mode account, listed the size 9 sneakers for $60,000 on Instagram on Thursday, and a day later, they were already sold. For those who missed out by either being beaten to the punch or not having 60,000... Hey, the person that wrote this article got jokes, bruh. To burn on the sneakers, there's a constellation to be found, and the post has brought to the internet that the best images released the sneakers yet. So he has the best images, apparently, of the shoe, right? I'm curious if it came with a box and all that too, but I don't think so. He has no box, this, and a third. So this is, I guess, one of those stories that, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying it's not true, but hell, I wasn't there, right? And let's talk this Kai Cenat situation real quick for the last few minutes, and we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases and get ready to wrap things up here. I've been on this joint knocking on an hour. So Kai Cenat bought $80,000 Freddy Krueger Nike sneakers for Duke Dennis, right? Duke Dennis is not, I'm not sure who he is, but I think I've seen a couple of his YouTube videos. I'm going to say he's a YouTuber, but don't quote me on what else he does, right? Details on a viral sale for one of the rarest Nikes ever purchased. I think, and I'm not saying Kai Cenat pair was fake, but you know he got them for resale. This one of those shoes where it's only like what was the number? Like only 13 or 14 pairs truly exist. So how these pairs keep coming up looking so fresh? Just in my opinion. It says Kai Cenat gives Duke Dennis unreleased $80,000 Nike SB Dunk Lows Pro Freddy Krueger sneakers for his 31st birthday. Twitch and Sobeys says superstar streamer Kai Cenat has had plenty of viral sneaker moments as of late, and the top subscribed Twitch personality just added another one to the list, but it didn't come cheap. To celebrate the 31st birthday of fellow AMP member Duke, Kai Cenat gifted Dennis one of the rarest Nike sneakers in existence, the unreleased Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Freddy Krueger, which Kai Cenat said he paid $80,000 for. Of course, the moment was captured on live stream, and Dennis was literally left speechless by the generous gift. So, I mean, I would be too if somebody pulling up with some heat like that, the Freddy Kruegers. You know what I'm saying? Size 13, only 2 size 13s in the entire world, Kai Cenat said in a clip, emphasizing that the rarity of the unworn horror flick inspired Nike. Says, according to Kai Cenat, the shoes were procured from a baseball player who was reluctant to make the sale. Kai Cenat said he even tried reaching out to Nike, which he has had a partnership with since February 2024, to no avail. So that means they ain't even answering them. So pretty much just a moment right here. Let me see. I'll probably see if I can play this real quick. Hopefully there's no music in the background real quick. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can set it for you guys to hear it as well. If it plays, give me like 2 seconds.
Of these, right? Size 13. Only 2 size 13s in the entire world. The nigga had them brand new. Baseball player. I literally had to get him to give it to me, nigga. He He was not trying to sell that shit. He sold that motherfucker for $80,000. 80,000, nigga. For you, bro. Cause I love you, gang. 80 bands on the feet.
80 bands on your left and right foot, nigga.
No disrespect.
That's 40 bands each foot.
That's 40 and 40.
Hey, I love my homie Dunks to death, but I don't know if I give him 80,000.
First, then the other one.
Nigga, I asked Nike if they got them. Niggas don't got that motherfucker, bro. That shit only 2 size.
Look what I was saying, though. I was saying it right here, and I seen this. Look, watch out.
No world, bro.
I seen these right here. I'm like, that's crazy.
Bro, the nigga been talking about how much he been wanting them, bro.
Come here, bro.
I'm about to hug him wild. I'll hug him too, though.
Yes,
Hey, I'll hug him too, though. Yo, that's too much, though. I love Dunks to death, dog, but Dunks, you got to understand, I draw the limit at 80,000, dog. Is this dude even blood brothers, though? You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll wrap this joint up with upcoming sneaker release. It says, tracing a pair of the Pacific size 13 that was gifted to Dennis is somewhat complicated, but it appears the pairs went through a few hands before winding up with the streamer. Cenat, mention of the baseball player, connects the sneaker to retired Hall of Famer pitcher Randy Johnson, who has developed a well-documented taste for expensive sneakers, specifically rare Nike SB Dunks, since hanging up the gloves in 2010. Yet, despite Cenat's insinuation that Freddy Krueger shoes came directly from the baseball player, social media posts indicate that Charlotte-based resale store Prestige act as a middleman in the pricey transaction. So, yeah, here you go right here. So, these are the guys like this. Appreciate Cenat for trusting the best with the impossible. So, this, I guess, is the resale company, Prestige, that was handled the deal. Pretty much, and that's what we got from this joint here. So this is the images. I'll read this last little part. It says, Freddy Krueger Nike SB Dunks Lows Pro is one of the most luring Latin sneakers in the brand's history. Originally intended to be released in 2007, the shoes are designed to resemble the antagonist from the A Nightmare M on Fruit Street franchise, so Freddy Krueger. However, prior to the launch, Nike reporter received threats of legal action from the New Line Cinema, the production company which owned the rights to the film. Some accounts of the process claim Nike that made minor tweaks to the shoes, such as adjusting the colors and the sweater-inspired stripes so as no infringement trademarks, but New Line Cinema ultimately issued a cease and desist over the design. Nike's hands was forced and the company reportedly ordered the sneakers to be destroyed, but that didn't stop a small handful from making their way out of the factory. These days, the secondary market is flooded with counterfeit versions, exactly, of the scarce shoe, which helps explain the aberrant price tag Cenat had to pay for an authentic version. I still don't think I would drop $80,000 on the homie, but there you go right there, and these joints are super duper fire. Sucks we didn't get these, right? Sucks we didn't get these right here, but let me put myself back on the main screen. We're going to talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases, and then I'll read the chat again, of course, and then we'll wrap things up here and coming right on that hour mark, hour and 3 minutes to be exact. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Kwame says things are too expensive as it is. Long Beach, exactly. This could be another guy selling fakes. Read that one. Long Beach says Duke is a streamer like Kai. They are in a group called AMP, and they have 6 members all together. Okay, I've heard something like that, but I didn't know Kai was a part of that. Let's see. Devon says Kai overpaid. Says for Kai Cenat, it's nothing for him, even though he got finessed. I mean, look at it like this. He got it, but he also did it for the viral moment too. Let's keep it. He know this joint was gonna go viral, dog. He know we're gonna talk about it. So, he hooking the homie up, but this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, I would say if he's got $40,000 a piece, but keep in mind this shoe is only 2 in the world, and Dennis has 1. So yeah, that says that person's gonna probably milk it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where we at. Cool. Let's talk upcoming sneaker releases and wrap things up here for the night. I know we are anticipating March, a lot of heat coming up, but I think to start things off, we are anticipating those Drake joints, the CPF, no, not CPFM, but the Knock the Joint. Those are supposed to be coming. It's like a light bubblegum pink colorway is supposed to be coming. Then those Jordan 4 Seafoam joints are supposed to be coming, but I think those are for the ladies. So in theory, this may be your week, fellas, to just kind of chill out until we get ready to get back to the heat. Because I think after that, we have the cool gray 9s, if I'm not mistaken. Because I just dropped my upcoming sneaker releases today, actually, for March. So if you guys haven't checked that video out, definitely check that out. And I'm going to just check my phone real quick just to make sure. Yeah, we got the cool grays coming in March as well. Cool gray 9s, which I have a feeling they're not going to like sell out, but they will. Well, they're coming March 15th. And then also March 14th, we have the Foam Posit Black and Bolts. I'm probably going to, these are dope, but I'm probably going to skip because I'd rather have a pair of Normans if I got to get it something like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Definitely that one. Let's see where we at real quick. Devon says one of the sneaker YouTubers is in AMP. Okay. Got you. Appreciate that. But we do anticipate in March the Nike SB Air Jordan 4, right? Let me share my screen on this one real quick. This is anticipated in March. These aren't looking bad. I kind of like these. It's more, seems more calm. And actually, one of the guys in my building that I work at has a sneak. He has the green joints, so that'll be dope. And then let's see what else we got. I think, right? We got the Seafoams coming, right? Okay, so that's gonna be a lot to anticipate in March. And then yeah, cool gray 9s is coming as well. And yeah, we will see how it goes in March, man. So this is gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be that much heat, but just enough to like make you think, right? So definitely cool gray 9 is supposed to be coming. I know that. We got the Drakes, we got the Seafoam joints, and then on the 15th. So yeah, definitely gonna be very, very interesting to see this joint. So I'm just kind of refreshing my page on this joint just to make sure I got it all real quick. And of course, we already had the flu games and stuff. That's already came and went. So that's dropped. So very, very, very interesting. So we're going to see how the rest of this month goes right here too, man. Anything else you guys want to discuss before I get ready to hop about this joint? Also, we do have those Nigel Sylvesters. That's true. I didn't want to forget about those, the brick by brick, but those could easily be pushed back given the news we just seen that happen last week too. You know what I'm saying? Cool gray 9s. I see that. You know what I'm saying? Unions are supposed to come again on the 18th. So we'll see how that goes. I wasn't impressed. I'm still not impressed. And I'm going to just leave it there. You guys know how I feel about them. They drip, but it just makes me want the 2018 pair. Where we at real quick? Devon says the Jordan 1 Low 85 Royals is looking nice. I seen those. He says the cool gray 9s could sell out, especially if it's a consolation prize for people that missed the Nigels. This is true. So they may move. The shoes I really want, I try not to sleep on them, dog. I try not to sleep. I try to just get straight to it. They got the Jordan 1 Obsidian UNC that's anticipated March 22nd. I'm good on those because I got the highs already. Now these right here, March 26th, these OG Neon Big Bubble Air Max 95 joints, must cop for the kid. Must cop. These are looking very nice. Classic, man. I always wanted some Air Max 95s. I got the stash joints, but I want these. These are some OGs, dog. So, yeah. Pretty much, let me put myself back on the main screen. I'm about to wrap things up here and close the video out for the night. Appreciate you guys for being active in the chat as usual, man. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this one. I'm about to just pretty much sit back and relax, man, and finish my curricular activities. And I'll see you guys again on Monday with another Music Monday. But until then, y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trying hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, which I'll see you guys again. But until then, definitely sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already, and sign up for that sold out Discord because link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up, and yeah, I'll see you guys again on Monday. And yeah, I am officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.